Good morning, listeners. Welcome to Radio Fig, frequency modulated on our favorite radio station.
Yes, it's a pleasure to be here with all of you today. We have a great show for you, so don't miss it.
Absolutely, but first, let's talk about the weather. How does the weather look today?
Stop! We've received an urgent briefing note about L-phenylalanine that people should know about. Now we've liaised with two experts who find experiment labs.
Hello everyone! We have gathered valuable information about the molecule.
Its name is L-phenylalanine or beta-phenyl alpha-aminopropionic acid. In its same chain, it has a non-polar aromatic compound, making it a highly hydrophobic compound. For humans, phenylalanine is essential and must be obtained in the daily intake. It has a sweet aroma and taste. In nature, it's one of the main constituents of many of the resins.
I must add that L-phenylalanine was first identified in 1879 by scientists G. H. Schultz and M. Barbieri from a plant known as yellow lichen. The L-phenylalanine L-aspartyl dipeptide is known as aspartame or NutraSweet, which is a synthetically produced sweetener widely used in restaurants and cafes, typically to sweeten beverage. Botanists use the path of phenylalanine biosynthesis as evolutionary clocks, as they are related to the morphological diversification of terrestrial plants.
It has a white solid state with a faintly perceptible odor. Its melting point is at 270 degrees Celsius and its boiling point at 295 degrees Celsius. The substance is not readily flammable. Its water solubility is 25.02 grams per liter at 20 degrees Celsius, with an N-octanol water partition coefficient of minus 1.52. Its density is 1,343 grams per cubic centimeter at 20 degrees Celsius, and its apparent density is 560 to 620 kilograms per cubic meter.
We also found data on their hybridization type, which is sp3 and sp2. In the case of sp3, the bond length between carbon and carbon is 1.54 Armstrong. The bond angle is 109.5 degree. It is a simple bond with tetrahedral geometry, and it is part of the functional group of alkanes. In case of sp2, the bond length carbon and carbon is 1.33 Armstrong. The bond angle is 120 degree, and it is a double bond with triangular geometry, and it is part of the alkenes.
This molecule has a single chiral center and therefore two enantiomers. Taking as reference the L-glyceric acid, we can say that the absolute configuration of L-phenylalanine is as, which means that its amino functional group is in the opposite position of that of the reference molecule.
This has been all from us. It is always a pleasure to share our time with you. See you later!
Wow, everything sounded interesting, and right now, everyone who is listening to us has started to send us additional data about this molecule.
It is mentioned that this molecule is not classified as a danger to aquatic environment and is also biodegradable. However, waste should not be dumped in water streams because if it is found at a concentration greater than 100 milligrams per liter, it is harmful to aquatic invertebrates and algae.
It says here that in plants, phenylalanine is an essential component of all proteins. Nuts like peanuts and nuts of different types are other foods that have a good amount of phenylalanine, where it is a basic structure to form many of the molecules that maintain neuronal homeostasis. It is also mentioned that this substance is prescribed for people with depressive disorders, joint pains, and skin diseases. As this consumption increases the synthesis of proteins are transmitting biomolecules such as epinephrine, norepinephrine, and dopamine. In industry, L-phenylalanine is used to create artificial sweeteners.
Thanks for your attention.